Briar Glen was the kind of town where nothing ever happened, until the night Hannah Reed vanished. 31, Hannah wasn't just a nurse. She was the nurse, the one patients trusted, the one families remembered, the one who stayed a little longer when no one else would. So when she didn't show up for her night shift at Briar Glen Medical Center, people noticed immediately. By morning, concern spread. By afternoon, fear took over. And by nightfall, the entire town was searching. Her car sat untouched in her driveway. Her phone was still charging inside. Her purse hadn't moved. No signs of struggle. No forced entry. No explanation. It was as if Hannah Reed had stepped out of her life and disappeared into thin air. At first, investigators believed the simplest explanation. A random act of violence. Maybe someone passing through. A stranger. A crime of opportunity. It made sense because in Briar Glen, people didn't hurt each other. But then something small changed everything. Inside Hannah's sink sat 2 coffee mugs. She lived alone. Detective Marcus Hale began asking questions, expecting easy answers. Instead, he found gaps. No one knew who Hannah had been seeing. No one knew if she was dating. No one knew what she did outside of work. For someone so loved, she was strangely unknown. And then came the discovery that shifted the case completely. A journal, hidden, personal, never meant to be found. Inside, a secret unfolded. The entries started harmless. Daily thoughts, work stress, small-town life. But then, a name appeared. Not fully written, just an initial. D. First, it was hopeful. D makes me feel understood. I know it's complicated, but I don't want to lose this. Then it turned darker. I can't keep hiding. He says he'll fix things, but he won't. And finally, I told him it's over. That entry was written the night before she vanished. The case shifted instantly. This wasn't random. This was personal. Detective Hale dug into hospital staff records. There weren't many options, but one name stood out. Dr. Daniel Mercer. Respected, married, untouchable. The kind of man no one questioned. When brought in, Daniel was calm. Too calm. He admitted knowing Hannah, but denied anything more. No relationship, no conflict, no reason. But his story didn't hold. Phone records revealed late-night calls. A hidden number linked only to him and Hannah. A secret line of communication. A secret relationship. When confronted again, Daniel changed his story. He admitted the affair, but minimized it. It didn't mean anything, he insisted. The journal proved otherwise. It meant everything to Hannah, and it was ending. Then came the witness, a neighbor, quiet, observant, overlooked. He remembered a car parked outside Hannah's house the night she disappeared. Late, around midnight, a black sedan. Daniel Mercer drove a black sedan. This time, when detectives questioned him, he broke. He hadn't planned it. That's what he kept saying. He went to her house to talk, to convince her to stay quiet, to keep the life he had built from collapsing. But Hannah refused. She was done hiding, done lying. She told him she would tell his wife, tell everyone. And in that moment, everything he stood to lose became more important than her life. The truth devastated Briar Glen, not just because Hannah was gone, but because of who had taken her. A man people trusted, a man who saved lives, a man they never suspected. Hannah Reed wasn't taken by a stranger. She wasn't the victim of random violence. She was betrayed by someone she trusted, someone she believed loved her. Her house still stands on Maple Street, quiet, empty, a reminder of how easily truth can hide behind familiar faces. And in Briar Glen, people still lock their doors now, not because of strangers, but because they've learned something far more terrifying. Sometimes, the danger isn't passing through town. It's already living inside it.